Welcome back to NCC News. The teams have been selected, the brackets have been set, and Syracuse basketball fans are itching to find out more about the Orange's first opponent in the NCAA tournament. Alex Lamport joins us live from SU. Alex, what can Syracuse expect on Thursday?
Well, Carly, as many fans who tuned in for last night's selection show already know, Syracuse has earned themselves a 3 seed in the South region for this year's Big Dance. Their first game is going to take place on Thursday against the Western Michigan Broncos at the First Niagara Center in Buffalo. The Broncos from Kalamazoo, they won the MAC regular season and conference tournament. They're led by that guy who just took it to the hole, David Brown. He gets 19 points a game for this team. And while a lot of it is driving, a lot more of it is shooting from downtown as he strokes it from NBA range right over there. And you'll see throughout the course of this game against Toledo, players right up in his grill. He drains it anyway. Brown had 5 threes in the conference championship game against Toledo. Cuse guards will need to make sure to close way out on him if they want to stop him from shooting threes. The other problem on Western Michigan for the Orange is Shane Whittington, the 6'11" big post presence down there. He gets 16 points per game and 9 rebounds a game for the Orange. For the Broncos. SU's still reeling after an opening game loss in the ACC tournament to NC State. Coach Jim Boeheim talked about the state of his team headed into the Big Dance.
I'm as confident of this team going into this tournament right now as I was last year. We've won with our offense. We've won a lot of games, and I believe if Jeremy hadn't gone down, we might have won a game or 2 more. You know, I think that we're certainly would like to shoot the ball better, and hopefully we will, but we won 27 games shooting it the way we're shooting it. So let's see what happens in the tournament.
Alex, Syracuse has obviously been struggling lately, losing 5 of their last 7 games. Not the way you want to be headed into March Madness, but what do you think they need to do to turn things around?
Well, it's going to sound pretty simple, but really they just need to score the ball a little bit more. Scoring for the team has been way down since their overtime win back in early February against Duke. Trevor Cooney is not making nearly as many threes as he was early in the year, and Tyler Ennis and C.J. Fair both seem a little tentative to take it to the hoop on the offensive end, but if they can get their scoring back up, I think they'll be in pretty good shape.
What other teams could potentially stand in Syracuse's way to get the Orange back to the Final Four?
Well, there are a lot of teams in the South region that could give them some trouble. Obviously, there's the #1 overall seed, the Florida Gators, the SEC tournament winners, heavily favored to come out of this region. There's also Kansas, who has Big 12 powerhouses, super freshmen Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid on their roster. But don't sleep on the Orange's potential second matchup between either Ohio State or Dayton. Both could give them some trouble. They both have stifling defenses to compete against.
Thanks, Alex. That's all for sports. Stay tuned for your last look at weather.